Why don't you introduce yourself, your work at Dell, and a little about yourself?
Sure. So I'm Mahesh Malla. I've been with Dell for 8 years, and currently I'm the Executive Director and General Manager for Dell India's consumer and small and medium business. I'm based in Bangalore.
Okay. Uh, I'll start with the main segment, the PC segment, and incidentally, I'll go size-wise with devices. I'll start with PCs, then I'll go for tablets, and then end up with phones,
Okay.
which interestingly is a good order and a whole variety that you deal with. How's Dell in India? Your perspective.
Well, Dell seems to be doing very well based on all the data we are getting from IDC. We are number one in the consumer space, number one in the SMB space, and number one in the large enterprise space in India. We have a very large go-to market. We have channel presence across hundreds of cities. Our products are sold by thousands of retail outlets. We have a large field sales force. We have service centers across the country. And we provide on-site service in 650 cities in India. I think we've been doing business in this country for over a decade now. And steadily, the more and more customers have chosen to buy Dell. That only goes to show that they are satisfied with the brand, is satisfied with the service and the quality of our products.
PC business is quite tricky. It's a volume business. There's a large competition that a PC manufacturer would face. So if I'm in the market to buy a Windows laptop, I have so many vendors to choose from. However, if I'm looking for a Mac, of course, it's only one device. A choice of a couple of devices from Apple. It's a volume business, so to say, and probably which is why this was a pain point for HP and their intention to move out of PC business. Your thoughts on that?
So I think first of all, I will reiterate Dell's commitment to the PC business. We are a company that started off in the PC space and we remain committed to it. We would serve the entire end to end. So in a consumer's life cycle, starting off as a home buyer, then maybe becoming a small business someday, becoming a medium business, and then eventually running a large enterprise. Dell as a company services and supports customers throughout the life cycle, irrespective of where they are. So I think that is something we remain committed to. As far as giving customers choice goes, I think there's two or three variables that customers would choose to buy, let's say, Intel architecture, right? A Windows Intel PC. First of all is the brand. So if you say the word, let's say, Dell or Sony or Acer, each of these names means something in the mind of a consumer, right? And stands for something. And I think if your brand stands for the right attributes that a consumer is able to associate themselves with, then they would buy your brand. So that's one. Two is, what is the value you are delivering? There is this common, I would say, misperception, false notion that to survive and to thrive in the Indian market, you have to be able to sell your products cheap. Nothing could be further from the truth. Indian consumers choose value over price, which means what is it that they're getting divided by what are they paying for it. So it's always a value equation. And you would find across many industries, across automobiles or garments or what have you, that the market leader is not the one that is selling the cheapest product, right? The same goes for Dell. While Dell is the number one PC manufacturer, our average selling price in the industry is actually higher than the industry average, right? So it means that our customers choose to buy Dell because they believe we deliver better value. And then the third, and which is almost a subsegment of the value question, is your after-sales service. And if the customer has a problem, how easily can he access your company's service? How prompt and efficient is the service model? So I think those three things put together, particularly in the PC space, would define how consumers choose a brand.
I quite agree with the third point, which is after-sales support and service. And I guess in the minds of consumer, that's a key differentiator when somebody buys or recommends a Dell machine. I've bought a few laptops myself and they have always been Dell. I've used a variety of machines, and at work I've been using different kinds of machines by different brands. But as a consumer, because it's paying my own money rather than my organization paying for that, I've always bought Dell. And that's a key differentiator is the complete cover and all kinds of packages and plans of after-sales support that go out with Dell. How do you think that stands out in Indian market and as well as international market?
I think service remains a key factor, and then if you layer service with an astute understanding of the local market and what is it that consumers really want, so Dell is able to custom build its service offerings in the geography that it operates in. So, for example, in the US, we've seen customers are very happy with what is called a return to depot warranty, where they ship it to the service center and they get it shipped back, right? On the other hand, in India, Dell offers a on-site warranty across the country as standard because we believe that delivers better value and customers are happier with it. So offerings like on-site service, the fact that we have complete cover, where if you buy an Inspiron notebook anywhere in the country today, you get accidental damage protection as default. Those are the areas that I think Dell is really able to deliver better value to its customers as against the competitors.
I shared this on my social networks that I'm talking to you today, and there's one question that came from one of the people I follow. That was, what is the future of Alienware range in India?
Yeah. Alienware as a company was acquired by Dell a few years ago, and we operate that brand as a pure gaming brand. We continue to invest and expand the distribution strength and the number of partners that sell Alienware across the country. In Bangalore specifically, we've set up what we call the first Alienware spaceship, where you not only have an exclusive store, but you also have the ability to game on the highest end of Alienware machines. So you have a 5 versus 5 gaming competition as well. So you can pay on a per hour basis, and that's the finest technology that money can buy. So I think Alienware as a brand will continue to grow and thrive. We recently launched the 14X, which is a 14-inch version of the very powerful Alienware gaming laptop. Now it comes in at something under ₹1,00,000. I don't have the latest exact price, but I believe that is doing very well in India.
Any plans of extending those Alienware gaming hubs to other cities, including Delhi?
Yes. We want to learn exactly what is it that our customers are asking for us. So based on their feedback, we add new games, we add new pricing plans. And once we believe we have the right information, then we will expand to Delhi, Bombay and other cities as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you've personally explored things around it, but any thoughts on Windows 8 and the early previews that have come in?
I think too early to say, but Dell partners very deeply with Microsoft, and we are keen to bring their offerings as soon as they're available for commercial release. Dell will bring them to the market.
What's interesting around Windows 8 coming to market is the new range of devices called Ultrabooks, kind of a hybrid between tablets and the regular netbooks.
We are seeing a lot of interest in Ultrabooks. I think at a recent trade show, a lot of companies announced their Ultrabooks as well. We are finding that the form factors are still evolving. We had netbooks, and we have tablets, we have different sizes, we have these really thin, always on type of machines where the stuff sits on the cloud. I think it's a little bit of time before the market crystallizes around a few specific form factors that is efficient for the manufacturers to make. One can always give choice, which is good, but then too much of choice adds cost. And at some point, I think consumers would choose specific form factors. If Ultrabooks happen to be them, so be it.
Okay. So coming to the smallest device, the phone, there is Dell Streak for Android, Dell Venue Pro for a Windows Phone. Any more phones coming in? Any phone strategies in terms of choice of platforms that Dell offers at this moment? You are with both platforms.
Yes, I think as of now we've got Android and Microsoft. In fact, on my Venue Pro, I've loaded a test version of Mango, which I'm testing
Mango
out.
as well, yeah.
I think we'll continue to try different form factors and sizes. We had the Exceed series in India, which was a 2.8 and a 3.5 inch. In fact, that phone is available only in India from Dell. We will continue to add more and more products. I think this is a new line of business for Dell globally. We've been in this business for barely a year now. Yeah. As we build across the distribution channels in India, for example, today we have more than 2,000 outlets in India selling the Dell phones. We'll continue to add more products, more capability, more form factors.
Interesting that you mentioned that this is a new line of business for Dell. Incidentally, 3 weeks back, I bought a Dell Exceed 35 for my sister, and the challenge I faced was, and she's not a tech-friendly person, So she wanted to touch and feel the phone before making the buying decision. The problem was none of the stores stocked Dell Exceed. I finally ordered it online and now she has it. But the challenge is, if you go to a store, you ask for a Dell phone, and the salesman usually rejects it because he's not stocking it, and so he'll just reject it to the customer saying this is not a good phone or this doesn't sell too well, and basically not knowing too much about the device. So that's a challenge I face with all the Dell phones, including Dell Venue Pro, which isn't available too much here in India.
Yeah, so I guess the question is, what are you doing to address the reach
Absolutely,
of
the
the
distribution
phones?
channels.
Right. So, there are tens of thousands of phone outlets in India. And as we are building that capability and business in India, today our products are available in barely 2,000 of them. So chances are if you go to a store, it may or may not have the product. We are working on it. It's something that takes time. We are building up our own sales team and a set of distributors and retail outlets where we can build these, expand the reach across the country.
Any more devices planned for Windows Phone 7 with the Mango release?
Unfortunately, I have no announcements that I can share with you, but for sure, we've got stuff that we're working on, and at the appropriate time, we'll share details.
Okay. I guess that would be all that I wanted to ask.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for your time.